Please. Over here. Please. Over here.
Rongo University, a place of dreams, ambitions, and youthful energy. For thousands of students, this campus represents hope for the better future, but beneath the busy lecture halls and vibrant students' life lies a silent struggle, one that continues to affect young people across Kenya. A cry for many, among them youths and adults of both genders, a disease within diseases, that is HIV and AIDS. In Migori County, where Rongo University is located, the burden of HIV remains high. And the young people, more especially the university students, stands at a critical crossroads between knowledge, risks, and choices. The university life comes with freedom, that is freedom to explore ideas, relationships, and independence. But it also comes with pressures, that is academic stress, peer influence, financial challenges, and social expectations. I was privileged to talk to Mwambire, one of the students from Rongo University, and to his response, he says that many students are away from home for the first time. That's why some of them get into toxic relationships without fully understanding the risks that are involved in these relationships.
In university, there's a lot of exciting life, but also very challenging, because for the first time a student will be away from home with a lot of freedom. Also, if you check on the things that a student does, they're very minimal. So most of the time atajipata ameingia kwa mambo mengi sana, especially in relationships, ambapo atafanya vitu weird zenye hata wakiwa nyumbani hawezi kufanya. That's when unajipata mtu ushafika that stage you cannot avoid, because a lot of the time you are very free, nothing you can do, and tunapata kwamba most of the students hawataki kuji-engage na kazi, labda kazi ndogo ndogo zinaweza keep busy, so the only activity they can do is engaging in relationships. Once umeingia kwa that relationship, vitu mob sana will happen. Tuseme for the first time labda mtu alikuwa amejiweka safe akiwa karibu na wazazi, and then anajipata akiwa that free. So ikifika that extent utajipata unaingia in a relationship, unafanya hizo mambo zote na without the knowledge kwamba kuna ukimwi, kuna magonjwa mengine kama kisonono. Lakini sasa ile peer pressure yenye labda wenzako, marafiki zako wanakuambia mimi niko na mademu 5, wewe labda hiyo time hata una hata mmoja, so utapata that pressure, utaanza kutafuta mtu, and then kwa sababu it's your first time kufanya hizo vitu, so utajipata unafanya vitu against the measures of HIV. For example, unaweza jipata umeshiba bado kutumia condom, and then kuna hizo preps pia kuna ile uko na that fear, nitaanza aje ku explain kwa daktari eti I want some preps, nifanya 1 2 3, so kuna that fear. By that time ikifikia hivyo, it's very rare for a student aende kwa doctor ulize hizo vitu. That's why unapata HIV spreading too much.
For some students, financial hardship increases the vulnerability. Transactional relationships, where money, rent, or basic needs are exchanged for intimacy, are a reality few openly to discuss. Awareness about HIV is high among university students. Many can explain how HIV is transmitted and how it can be prevented, even though yet the knowledge alone does not only translate into safe behaviors. Nyamoti, a peer educator in Migori County, says that most students know about the use of condom, testing, and even the PrEP, but stigma and fear still prevent them from taking the proper action.
I worked with this institution for a long period of time, and I have encountered many students who come to this office to seek advice. I can say wengi wao they lack that kind of education ya kupewa mafunzo vile mahusiano yanafaa yaendelee. Most of them they engage in sexual activities without measurements. Like they fear coming to these offices to take things like condoms because wao wanaofia wenzao vile watawasema. Wakati mwingi hata wanaogopa kupimwa, jambo ambalo linaleta hofu na kufanya kusambaa kwa ugonjwa wa ukimwi kwa spidi ya juu. Kwa hivyo mimi ningeweza kuwashauri wanafunzi ambao wamejikuta katika mahusiano kama hayo, most of the time naita toxic relationship. Ni vizuri kutumia hizo vitu kwa sababu imeletwa kwa ajili yetu, ndio maana kuzuia kusambaa kwa ukimwi kwa kiwango kikubwa.
Fear of judgment, fear of being seen, fear of a positive result. These fears keeps many students away from knowing their status. Mzumbuli, one of the students in Rongo University, says that most students fear testing HIV and AIDS.
Upande wangu mimi nayo kupima ukimwi siwezi. Kwa mwanzo vitu vyenye nafanya ni vitu vikubwa sana kwa sababu nisifanye. Kwa sababu kulingana na kiwango chenye naweza fanya mapenzi, tuseme mwaka moja ama semester moja hapa chuoni, naweza fanya mapenzi kama na wapenzi kama 5 hivi. Sasa nitafikia mahali naogopa hata kupima ukimwi. Sasa hata mimi naweza ambia tu wanafunzi wenzangu kwa sababu tuepuke ile stress za wengine hata waingie pressure wakiwa wadogo. Hawaomba tumsijaribu kupima. Tulieni tu hivyo. Na kama pengine unaweza kutulia na mpenzi mmoja ni vizuri, lakini kulingana na mimi siwezi, ndio maana hata naogopa kupima.
Rongo University has a health center that offers HIV testing, counseling and referrals. Yet, despite the availability of all these services, many students avoid seeking help from these services. As you can see, the corridors are all empty. Therefore, stigma remains one of the biggest barriers in the fight against HIV and AIDS, even in the institutions of higher learning.
I can give regarding STI, mtu akae faithful kwa partner wake. The use of condoms also can prevent the transmission of STI.
With proper treatment, HIV and AIDS is no longer a death sentence. Antiretroviral therapy allows people living with HIV and AIDS in general in the community to live longer and productive lives as per other people in the society.
Ajikubali ni ugonjwa yenye inaweza kutritiwa. Ajikubali na seek for counseling.
Across the campus of Rongo University and a wider Rongo community in general, efforts are underway in order to change the narrative of HIV and AIDS around the Rongo University and its environs. Prevention, testing, treatment, and acceptance are the key pillars needed in order to protect the next generation from living with HIV and AIDS, more so in the university setup. HIV and AIDS remains a reality among people, even in universities, but their silence only fuels in the epidemic. By breaking stigma, embracing testing and supporting one another, students all over the university can be able to protect their futures. Here at Rongo University, the fight against HIV and AIDS continues quietly, courageously, and with hope, and it's for an individual task to get tested. You must be able to know your status, support, and don't be stigmatized, because HIV is manageable, and as we all know that knowledge saves life.